You ready?
Week 2.
Week 2. Week 2 of Nora's picks. Now, I think we ended the show last week, and I said that historically, Nora is great in week 1. Now, you went 8 of 13 last week. That's 62%. That beats Vegas. That's actually like the worst week 1 you've ever had, but it's actually a really good week 1. That's just how good you are in week 1. But statistically, you are bad in week 2. So we thought we'd bring in some special guests to help in on that. Would you like to introduce your special guests?
This is Emma right here.
Yep.
And this is Quinny.
All right. Now, what fans are Emma and Quinny of?
Bills.
Yep.
Cowboys.
Very good. The Bills and the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
We can sit here and make fun of the Cowboys all we want, but I think Quinny has 2 Lombardi trophies against the Buffalo Bills. But you know, I think your mother was a teenager at that point, so what does it matter now? 5 Super Bowls, she said. Who's counting? All right, we're 0-4. I'm 0-4. Anyway, what do you say we get kicked off here and let's see if we can win some more games?
Okay.
Yeah, ready. All right. Jacksonville Jaguars are traveling to the Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals are a 3.5-point favorite. Joe Burrow struggled a little bit last week. It was tough, but they actually aren't off to the slow start that they've historically been at in the last couple of years. So, who wins this game? Not sure about the Jaguars. Travis Hunter's actually going to try and play both ways this week, which is not something that happens very much in the NFL. But despite that, who do you like? Jaguars or Bengals?
Jaguars.
You're going to take the Jaguars into the points. Now, Joe Burrow. Oh, my God. You guys like Jaguars over there? Any insight?
Not me.
Not you?
Honestly.
No.
I trust Nora.
Just trust Nora. That's a lot of trust. You hear that? They have.
Trust Nora.
Well, you should live with her for a year. Then you won't have much trust. All right. The New York Football Giants are traveling to Quinny's Dallas Cowboys. Let's see. I just lost my line here. The Cowboys are a 5.5-point favorite. Oh, I actually messed that one up because it's on the road. All right, there we go. Anyway, Nora, who do you like in this game? Why? Do you like the Giants getting 5.5 points? The Cowboys laying the 5.5.
Cowboys.
You like the Cowboys? Okay. So the Giants start out 0-2, and I think if this happens, Russell Wilson will be benched, and we'll get Jackson Dart starting next week because Russell Wilson stinks now. Anyway, Quinny, you're happy with that pick, are you not?
Yep, I'm still going with Nora.
All right, good, yeah. Chicago Bears traveling to the Detroit Lions. Ben Johnson, the former offensive coordinator for the Lions for like 4 years, is finally the head coach of the Bears going up against his mentor, Dan Campbell. Both teams are 0-1. The line in this game is Detroit -6.5 at home. Nora, do you like Caleb Williams and the Bears, or do you like Jared Goff and the Lions? -6.5.
Lions.
Lions. She says take the Lions. And the Bears start 0-2, and the chatter comes from everywhere that the Bears always stink. Let's see. Next one. Los Angeles Rams traveling all the way to Nashville, Tennessee to play the Titans. The Rams are a 5.5-point... And I screwed that one up again. 5.5-point road dog are the Titans. Anyway,
Dad.
I think Matthew Stafford's back is finally healed, or maybe they gave him an injection of some sort. The Titans are just poop, to be honest with you.
I know, they're poop.
They pretty much are. But anyway, who do you like in this game? You like the Rams -5.5, or you like the Titans getting the 5.5?
Rams.
Rams. She likes the Rams. What do you guys think over there? You know anything about the Titans or the Rams?
I still agree with Nora. Honestly, I don't know at this point.
You don't know? You know who the Rams are, don't you?
Yes.
You know who the Rams are. Probably not the Titans because they stink. Okay.
I've never been a Titans fan, honestly.
No. You two might have some familiarity with this next game here. The New England Patriots are traveling to the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are a 1.5-point favorite. Squish the fish, right, Emma? That's the saying for a Bills fan.
You know who I'm going to pick, probably.
Oh, yeah, we all know who you're going to pick.
Well, first of all, let me tell you, you picked the Dolphins last week, and they never got off the bus. So they stink. Tua
No, they
stinks.
don't.
Oh, they're really
They're
bad
my
this year.
favorite.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill, we're not even sure if he's going to be playing the rest of the year. He might be getting arrested as we speak.
Nobody's
Anyway,
gonna get arrested.
nobody's going to get arrested? Well, I would have
At the football game.
arrested the Dolphins last week for the way they played.
Why?
But anyway, because they stink.
They don't stink.
Anyway,
You know they're my favorite.
-1.5. You like the Patriots or you like the Dolphins?
The Dolphins.
Shocking. What do you two think over there? Dolphins all the way, or would you have gone Patriots?
Patriots haven't had a good season. That's true. They haven't had a good season since they lost Brady. That's very true.
Yeah, they lost. That's the good one. They lost Brady. Brady left them. You're right. All right. San Francisco traveling all the way over to the New Orleans Saints. San Francisco is still a 2.5-point favorite despite their quarterback not playing and going to the backup because the Saints are that bad. That's how much they stink. Their quarterback's name is Spencer Rattler. They're just destined for stinkiness. Anyway, who do you like in this game? Do you like the Niners on the road laying 2.5? Or do you like the home dogs, the Saints? You like the Saints. Is that because Allison was over for dinner last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just threw her a bone and felt bad for her. I get it. Don't play that game, folks. All right, here's a big one. This one's right up Emma's alley. The Buffalo Bills are traveling to the New York Jets. The Bills are a 5.5-point favorite on the road, so the Jets are home dogs. And as Uncle Rick or your papa would say, the Buffalo Bills are the only team that plays in the state of New York. The Jets and the Giants play in New Jersey. He loves to say that. Anyway, who do you like in this game? You like Josh Allen and the Bills or Justin Fields and the Jets?
Bills.
The Bills. Emma, do you disagree with that pick or are you going to go ahead and agree with that?
I very much agree with it. Josh Allen has had a very good season so far, and last game they had such a good play, so I think they're really going to fight for this one.
Sounds like you might have practiced that one, and had you not picked the Bills, you probably would have gotten less Christmas presents this year. So good job by you. Let's see here. Seattle Seahawks traveling to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh is a 3.5-point favorite. Seattle's traveling all the way over from the other coast. Aaron Rodgers looked pretty good last year. He's still a jerk, but he looked really good. Sam Darnold, our old quarterback, looked okay last week. But anyway, it's week 1 and that was hard. So now we're in week 2. Nora, do you like the Seahawks or do you like the Steelers?
Steelers.
Why do you like the Steelers?
Steelers.
They steal things? Is that why you like the Steelers? Look at this. Japanese soda's getting in the way. Japanese soda. All right, hey, here's a little history lesson for everyone. The Cleveland Browns are traveling to the Baltimore Ravens, who used to be the Cleveland Browns. But then they left all the way and went to Baltimore and became the Ravens. And Baltimore at one point was the Colts, and they left to go to Indianapolis. Is your head spinning quite yet? And then the Cleveland Browns created a new team, and they called themselves the Cleveland Browns. Anyway, Baltimore is the 11.5-point favorite at home. The Browns stink, but they've got a great defense. Joe Flacco's their quarterback. How old is Joe Flacco? Any idea? I'll tell you, he's 67 years old. He just qualified for Social Security, but he still wants to play football, and that's okay. Anyway, who do you like in this game? You like the Ravens -11.5, or do you like the Browns +11.5? Yeah, go ahead and steal my pointer. You said take the Ravens. Okay, the Browns are going to be the Browns. Sounds good. You two know anything about the Browns and the Ravens and the Colts and all that?
No, not really.
All this stuff went down when I was in like a freshman in high school. So a lot of stuff, a lot of wacky stuff. Anyway, good to know. Let's see, what are we going to next here? The Indianapolis Colts traveling to, Denver is traveling to the Indianapolis Colts. The Broncos are a 1.5-point favorite. Who do you like in this game? I know who I don't like, their coach, he's a dink. Who do you like in this game? Please pick anyone. Anyone at this point. You like the Colts or you're getting rid of them? She likes the Colts. Perfect. All right, let's go speed round here. Carolina at the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals are a 6.5-point favorite. The little puke versus, well, he's also a little too, not quite as little, but
Little puke.
he plays
Little
like puke.
tiny puke.
No, he's tiny puke. He's little puke, tiny puke. Their quarterback plays like puke.
Big puke, tiny puke.
All right, none of that makes sense. Just pick one of these games. You're picking. There goes your Japanese soda again, and we just knocked the Vikings off the table, which is a bad sign to start this Sunday.
You knock your own team off.
Oh my God, there's just glue everywhere. Oh my gosh. All right, so she says take the Panthers. Take the Panthers. All right, hey, we got to go to the next one. Great game, Super Bowl rematch from last year. Philadelphia Eagles traveling to the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to screw that up again. The Eagles absolutely destroyed the Chiefs in the Super Bowl last year. The Chiefs are looking for redemption. They're not quite the same Chiefs, but it's Arrowhead Stadium, and it's a tough place to play. And I really hate Eagle fans, so it's kind of a tough one. So Nora, who do you like in this game? Come over here, Nora. Come over here, Nora. -1.5. You like the Eagles, or you like the Chiefs? You like the Chiefs?
My grandma.
I think she prefer you call her Momo. What do you think? Chiefs or Eagles over there? Anything?
We don't like the Chiefs in this household.
Yeah. Because they get the calls, yeah.
Where's for my moo?
On that last Super Bowl, I was in my room right over the TV. When I heard that they won, I came screaming from my room. We don't like the Chiefs.
Okay. But you're a Cowboys fan. You're a Cowboys fan, Quinn, and you're
stink.
never supposed to root for the Eagles, correct?
They stink.
I know, but if I was a good
Hey, Quinny. The Eagles are the only team in NFL history to have a jail and a judge in their stadium. That's right. When people get in trouble, they go to jail in the stadium, and they have a judge that rules on it within 15 minutes.
Nobody's going to jail.
That's how bad people from Philadelphia are as fans. Anyway,
Go to jail.
That's a story for another time. Last game, Sunday Night Football, Atlanta Falcons traveling to the Minnesota Vikings. Hey, the last time these two quarterbacks played one another, Michael Penix Jr., J.J. McCarthy was in the national championship 2 years ago, and J.J. just dominated that game. J.J. McCarthy played great last week. He hooked up with Justin Jefferson for a touchdown, threw one to Aaron Jones and ran one in himself. The Falcons lost a tough one last week, but Bijan Robinson, man, is he hard to stop. He's a hell of a player. So is Kyle Pitts, great tight end. So I don't expect a blowout for this game. It's going to be a tough game, but Minnesota is a 3.5-point favorite for the home opener, and they're going to wear their throwback jerseys tonight. Nora, who do you like in this game? She likes the Vikings. I didn't think she'd go any other way. What do you think? You two think the Vikings over there?
we're on your show, so yeah.
Well, yeah, and Jiri won't give you any more Christmas presents either, so you guys are playing the right politics. Vikings will win. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for joining us. This was a big family affair. Everyone on the show is related. And we hope everyone has a week too. You want to wave goodbye to everyone and
I
say...
hope everyone subscribes and likes.
Subscribe and like. That's right. Thank you so much. And everyone enjoy week 2 and your Sunday. Bye.
Bye.